It has become trending today for ladies to bear their family name in marriage. Some ladies makes their family name the middle name. But either way, they keep bearing their family name. This is not right. It is an error. And most ladies insist on bearing their family name because they lack understanding about the institution of marriage. When a man gives out his daughter in marriage, what happens is he transfers his authority, both physical and spiritual, to the husband. And so by effect, the woman ceases to bear his father's name and start bearing his husband's name. And this is expected because in marriage, total and complete submission is required from the woman. You, as a lady in marriage, you have to put in your all, your 100 into the marriage. You surrender your all. His life becomes your life. His family becomes your family. His people becomes your people. You give your all to it. However, I must acknowledge that there are situations that requires or demand when a lady will have to fall back to her family for support. And not only for support, but also in situation where conflict resolution is required, or in a situation where the man become abusive or disrespectful to the lady. But however, in all, a woman is expected to put in an all and surrender 100% to her husband. And that is where the Bible refers to as submission. You 100% submit to your husband. But then you may want to ask, is it only the lady who is required to submit 100% to the man? Let me be clear. It is a responsibility on the lady to give her 100% to the man that marries her. And this is because the man assumes both physical and spiritual authority over the lady. However, just as the Bible commanded that the man should love his wife, just as Christ loved the church. And then how did Christ love the church? Christ loved the church so much that he gave his life, his all, his 100%, all in totality to the church. And so when a man loves his wife as the Bible requires, that a man should love his wife just as Christ loved the church, at the end of the day, they are both even. Because loving your wife and giving in your all means you are also submissive in totality to your husband, to your wife, through love. So in all, the marriage becomes beautiful. And this is where oneness is achieved in marriage. Insisting on bearing your family name or bearing both your family name and husband name in marriage is rebellious. However, there are situations where both couples, the husband and wife, will come to this understanding that the lady keep bearing her family name. This doesn't make it right. Though this could be probably because the lady comes from a famous family, a popular family, and they assume the continual bearing of that name will kind of like probably open doors or gain favor for one reason or the other. However, even when the husband and wife, the couples come together in this kind of agreement, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. It's not right. It's like serving two masters. And either way, you end up either loving one and despising the other. Somehow, some way, you end up either being more attached to your family than you are supposed to be with your husband. And that is wrong. It is not right. Marriage demands and requires total submission, total surrender. And very sadly, some ladies at the end of the day even choose to favor their family more than their husband. And even worst of it is that they even allow the influence of their family to dictate the pace of the marriage. And on the part of the man, is like living in bondage. It is wrong. Even if he agrees, it is wrong. It is an error. It is an error. So marriage, as I said, demands your total loyalty. To whom are you loyal? To your family or to your husband? To whom are you offering yourself in total surrender to? Your husband or your family? You have to decide. You have to come to a point in life where you decide where to put your loyalty and submission. And I tell you of a truth, for you to achieve a peaceful marriage, a marriage that we attain the level of oneness as God intended to be, you must put in your all, your 100. And the husband also will have to love his wife in totality, just as Christ loved the church. Love your wife to the extent that you can give even your life in protecting and providing. This is how marriage is required to function. Please like, share, and follow my page for more of my teachings. God bless you.